Hello once again, fellow YouTubers, day traders, swingers, and all-around traders. This is Heavy Hitter for Wall Street Fat Cats. What you're looking here right now is the Amazon. AMZN is the ticker symbol on the 1-minute chart. Today's the 31st of December 2009, New Year's Eve. Alright, I did four trades today on Amazon. Excuse me, I did four trades today on Amazon for a total of 1.10 cents. First trade that I did was at 10:05. I was in the Goldman Sachs trade, so I didn't see any this S or this B, but I got a chance to get this S, but I didn't get it where I wanted it. I got it on this candle right here at 10:05 Eastern. As you can see across the gray line, orange line came down, and then I ended up getting here on this bar when I started glancing at it. The price I got filled was at 136.35, um, which is right here. It came down, as you can see, broke broke the black line, and I had a bar that opened. The bar opened under the black line, so I thought it was gonna be pretty good. As you can see, it popped back up to the black line. I held on to this for a couple minutes. I ended up getting out at a 10:13 at $136.15 on this candle right here, this red one, this one right here. I got out for a 20-cent profit, so that trade was pretty good, but I wanted to get another one. Next trade that I did was just a couple minutes later after that at 10:26 Eastern, which is this doji right here in between these two green ones. As you can see, it was just under my black line, but above the gray line. I had a feeling that I was getting top. As you can see, it didn't break out here. It got resistance on this red one. Got resistance here, so I was getting resistance here again. So I decided to take a short. I got filled at 136 with 25 cents. And I held on to this one for quite a while. This one ended up being the best trade I did today. I ended up getting 60 cents off of this one. As you can see, I held on all this. I got a B, but since it was under the gray line, I figured that it wasn't gonna do anything. Also, too low volume today, and it just kept going sideways, consolidating, as you can see, and then I got an S, so that made me a little happy. Came back up right here, as you can see. It got resistance on the gray and the orange line, so that's what made it come down right here, and it kept coming down. I ended up getting out at 11:10 Eastern, which is right here. I ended up putting my stop in at 135.65. So that is about right here. I went short. I put my stop. It came back up, took me out. So there you go. 60 cents off of that one. That one was a great trade. 1,000 shares on that one. Um, the third trade I did, I got in at 11:40, which is right here on this doji also. It was getting a little bit toppy right here, as you can see. It started consolidating right here, so I figured that it was gonna break the orange and the gray line right here, so I just took it. I got short at 135.98 at 11:40. So as you can see, it kept riding the gray line, and as it got here to the black line, I thought it looked like it's getting resistance, so I took another short at 136.20, which is basically right there at that line. And that was at 11:56, and right there my average was at 136.03, and it kept coming down as, right here, broke the gray line. I got an S, but then it started consolidating a little bit, and on this candle right here at 12:03, I figured that I was gonna get support right here on the orange line. As you can see, it kind of um just kissed it and then bounced back up. Make it a little bigger so you guys can see. So it bounced back up, so I just put my stop in. I got stopped out. I got out flat on that one, so I didn't make anything, just got out minus commission. Next trade that I did was at let's see here. This is the fourth trade that I did on Amazon. It was at 12:25. which is this candle right here, this red one. As you can see, I got an S, and it's under the gray and the orange line. So start consolidating a little bit. So I figured it was just gonna get up to my gray line and then come down. Sure enough, it did right here, as you can see. Um, I it, as you can see, it came down, and I ended up getting out half at 135.80 when it came down right here. That was at 12:33. It's this candle right here. As you can see, it started popping up, so I just put stop for half just in case if it popped up. I would have put the rest at break even, but in this case, it didn't do that. On the next candle, it brought it back down, and that half I ended up getting out for plus 25 cents, and then the rest I got out at 135.75 at 12:44, which is this one right here. As it came down, I put my stop in again for 30 cents, figuring that if it's gonna pop up like this, like a V shape, it was gonna take off, but it didn't. I got stopped out, consolidated a little bit, but as you can see right here, it came back up. So that was the last trade on Amazon that I did. So the first half I got out for 25 cents. I got out res for 30 cents. 30 cents. It was 1,000 shares on those three trades that I did for that I got on a profit. The one that I got out flat, I just kept adding. I ended up having half of the shares that I usually do. So that wasn't too bad. On that one, I made 1.10 cents, like I said earlier, and that came out of a profit of $1,100. So that's the Amazon trades that I did today. I did four. Also, too, you guys can check me out on Twitter. I have all the trades that I do. I make sure I post them on Twitter. Um, they're all live. This is the first Amazon one that I did. You can see 11 hours ago I covered for 20 cents. Next short. You can also see my Verizon and pot ones. Here you go. Cover for 60 cents. That was a good one. I shorted again. Here you can see where I said I added in my short, add short 136.20, and then I ended up getting stopped out flat. They're all live. They're all live, people. Amazon shorted again. Here you see that I covered half. You can see right here, Amazon die, die, baby, die. I was getting a little too aggressive. I wanted it to come down, but I got 5 more cents on the rest for 30 cents, so that was pretty good. Make sure you guys check out the Goldman Sachs video. I already did that one. RIM, and well, I didn't do any on RIM, but I'm gonna talk about RIM and Apple in a little bit, and also to the Verizon and the pot ones that I'm gonna put up. So make sure you guys check those out too. This is a heavy hitter for Wall Street Fat Cats.